In today's video, we're checking out the limited time legendary crate. Basically, what this crate is you spin, obviously you do crate, and it has the ZRG ticket out and the MX9 exostatic, and you can either get the actual legendary, which is actually quite rare, although I think actually you do get a guaranteed legendary at 50 crates and 100 crates, so yeah, you do have to bear that in mind. But then all the rest of the spins are normally just so you get the legendary for a limited time, as it says in the title of the crate, of course. So yeah, if you do go on to enjoy the video, make sure to of course like and subscribe, and if you do want my ZRG and MX9 loadout, then make sure to of course stay tuned to the end for that, and let's get into the video. Today's shout out goes to Lethal Hunter CODM. So they do a lot more. They actually do a lot of different stuff. So they do multiplayer skins related content and multiplayer. So yeah, if you do go over and enjoy any of their videos, make sure to of course like the videos to enjoy and subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the channel in general. Of course, I've linked down below in the description and up on the screen here. Make sure to go over, be supportive by leaving any supportive, positive comments, and be positive, of course, by leaving any positive and constructive comments on how they can improve their videos. So yeah, make sure to go over, be supportive, be positive, and let's. Okay, so here we are in the training mode. As you can see, the first gun we're going to be checking out is the ZRG. I believe one of the more powerful snipers in terms of damage. I believe it is a guaranteed 3-shot, as long as you, a guaranteed 1-shot, not 3-shot, if you use the anti-vehicle mag. But in terms of the actual legendary skin, of course, I believe it is the only legendary ZRG in the actual game. And yeah, it's got a nice colour scheme. It's got the red and black. Oh, it's more of a pink and black actually. But it's still a very nice one. The only problem with this is I don't really like the scoping animation. The scoping animation feels a bit bulky to me. But that's the only problem I really have with this, the gun and the skin in general. But yeah. So yeah, now let's add some bots, and this one does have reactive forms. Okay, so there is the bot, and you see that is the kill effect. It's just kind of some red crystals coming out of the ground. So yeah, not too obnoxious, pretty easy to see through, especially at a longer range. Definitely more than one of the more unsafe ones, and of course my favourite colour is red, so I do kind of like this this death effect, of course. Oh yeah, definitely is the most important. Going to get a 6.5 out of 10 for it. It's a nice and simple one. There's no 7 out of 10 because I'll go closer into detail to it, but it does make it kind of a nice and simple one. As you can see now, here we are now. I think it's just the max reactive form. So yeah, as you can see, it's a lot more like, it's kind of like like souls and stuff coming off it. It's got like what look like spider legs come off it as well. They're definitely more pink than red, but still definitely a very nice skin, especially in the full reactive state. It does look a bit. Oh look, there's some extra bits on the scope as well. I didn't even realise that. Definitely a bit more bland in terms of when it's not reactive. So it's going to get about a 5 out of 10, honestly. No, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 skin, I would say. And in terms of the ZRG, not a popular sniper, but it is highly consistent. So if you don't mind so much about it being a slower sniper, and you want to play slightly more passive, but you want to have that guaranteed kind of one shot at slightly longer ranges, then this is definitely the gun for you. Oh yeah, definitely a slower sniper than most. Definitely one for the more passive players. 104, 162. Yeah, so it's a guaranteed one shot all the way over the body. Then we have the come on. I believe it's still a guaranteed one shot out here as well. Yeah, as you see, 104, still guaranteed one shot. So yeah, definitely very very powerful in terms of that guaranteed one shot. So if you do manage to hit it, but then it's just mainly the slow fire rates. Definitely more of a passive kind of sit back and hold head glitches kind of sniper, I would say. So yeah, a decent legendary, but not the best. And the sniper is quite fun to use, especially with that one tap consistency. So yeah, now let's get into the MX9. Okay, again here we are in the train mode. As you can see, we have the MX9. The first thing I want to talk about this one is, of course, the better iron sight. Of course, the main one does have a slightly worse iron sight than this. So if you do want a different iron sight to the MX9, because I do not believe there's any ones that aren't legendary skins that have a better iron sight. So yeah, definitely want to check out if you do want a better iron sight. As you can see, not too much animation on this one. It's just made the lighter blue on it. There is a bit of electricity and kind of the blue stuff coming off it. But of course, again, this is a reactive skin. So there's definitely a bit, again, slightly bland. So in its base form, it's definitely a bit very bland. It's going to get about now let's of course add in some bots. So in its base form, it's about 4 out of 10, if that. And all that depth effect is really nice as well. It's kind of like, I think it's meant to be like an electric kind of snake or electric eel coming out. So yeah, so it's a really nice depth effect. It's going to get a 7.5 to 8 out of 10 for that one. And then here we are. I don't know how far the reactive form goes. This might be it, but it's a really cool. In the reactive form, it's quite a cool one. Got some nice lightning in the blue. The blue's really nice on it. It goes really well, kind of like the silver grey base gun. So yeah, I think this is the base. Yeah, definitely really nice. Got some really nice details. Of course, it's got a bit of like scales and snake parts on it. Yeah, definitely a really nice one, especially for the reactive. As you see, the lightning coming off it now. Yeah, definitely definitely actually quite nice skin. I'm going to get a higher 7.5. I do prefer the blue colour scheme over the kind of like black and pink colour scheme of the other ones. So yeah, of the ZRG. So yeah, if you are going to go for this one, any of them, I think I would definitely want to get the MX9. Although I do already have 2 legendary MX9s, being the Prestige and the Heartless Prestige, and then just the base Heartless one as well. So yeah, maybe not, I don't know. So yeah, here's the Inspect. Very nice. Now in terms of the ZRG, it is definitely the strongest point. It's close range. It can somewhat do well at medium range as well, I found, if you build it out correctly. But it's definitely more of an aggressive weapon. I think it plays a lot like the Fennec. It's very similar to the Fennec, I do believe, actually. I've never really used. Apart from that one couple of seasons where it was meta and really overpowered, I've never really used it too much. But yeah, it's surprisingly a super fun gun to use. Definitely one to be. But definitely, well, I am an aggressive player, so definitely one I would only use if you were realistically an aggressive player, because it does struggle even out to the medium range, as you just saw there. So here's the hip fire spread accuracy. Remember, this is with the build I'm using in this video, which does decrease the hip fire spread accuracy quite significantly. So the actual so the base hip fire spread accuracy is going to be a lot different to this. Here is let's go check it out. So here is the hip fire spread accuracy. As you can see, quite all over the place, just like my accuracy right there. And another big downside is I do find you have to use the large caliber mode to get the time to kill up. But the one problem with that is, of course, is the low mag capacity. So it only has 35 bullets, just kind of like the large caliber ammo on the HVK. Of course, you do trade off high damage for the low mag capacity. So if you can be accurate at the closer ranges, it will serve you quite well, I would say. If you can use the hybrid mag, but I would definitely say stick with the large cal ammo mag. So yeah, definitely was a fun aggressive SMG. Here is, of course, the recoil. The thing is, just got quite high recoil, unfortunately. Yeah, as you can see, it's quite all over the place and quite high, so it's quite difficult to learn. Although once you do learn it, it can do somewhat well at medium ranges if need be. So yeah, and then in terms of the damages, up close, let's quickly reload. Up close it's 24, 27, 30, 27, 27 and 37. So it can 3-shot as long as you hit 2 headshots. Which actually isn't too impossible in the close range, but definitely not viable. So it basically guarantees 4 shots as long as you get 1 upper body shot, I would say. So yeah, which is quite good, especially with the high fire rate. So yeah, definitely decent at the close range. Then it does draw down rate significantly to 16, 18, 20, 25. So it can't even consistently 4-shot. It is a 5-shot, although that's not too bad with considering the higher fire rate. But still very inconsistent. And then out at the 40 meter range, I have hazard it's fully might not be even in double digits at that point. So definitely a close to medium range gun. Best check it out anyway. Okay, so it doesn't drop off too much after that first nice drop off, but still definitely a close range, close to medium range aggressive SMG. And yeah, now let's get into, of course, the all of them apart from one. So I've got 4 gameplays today. All of them apart from one are ranked gameplays. The one that isn't ranked gameplay, I got 137 kills. So I just thought I couldn't really skip showing it to you. So yeah, there's all ranked games apart from that though. So yeah, let's get into the gameplays, of course.
Capture the objective.
Target
Sam.
Enemy.
Hard point identified. Capture the objective. Capture the hard point.
Sniper.
Enemy.
Target in sight. Contact. Tango down. Enemy in. Targets in sight.
Hard point contested.
Contact with enemy.
On them. We're winning this one.
Enemy. Enemy.
Sam turret ready for deployment. Hard point identified. Hard point gun deployed.
Contact. Enemy. Enemy.
Hostile hunter killer drone in. Identified. Some capture the hard point now. Hard point contested. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point is ours. Hard point contested. Airstrike is ready. Hard point contested. Hard point locked out. Hard point contested.
Target in sight.
Predator missile inbound. Hard point contested. Hard point locked down. Hard point contested. Hard point contested. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point is ours. Hard point contested. Hard point contested. Hard point identified. Capture the objective.
Tango down.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Friendly swarm activated. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point. Friendly airstrike.
Tango down. I get shot. Contact with enemy.
Hostiles have the hard chopper. Sentry.
Enemy down.
Friendly airstrike in. Deployed chopper gunner. Friendly swarm activated. Our hunter killer has been destroyed. Capture the objective.
Target down.
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost.
Inside. Enemy.
Hardpoint contested.
Enemy in sight.
Hardpoint contested. Hostile. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours. Friendly out. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. UAV online. Deployed chopper gunner.
Enemy down.
Hardpoint is ours.
Sniper down.
Friendly swarm activated.
I got shot. Tango down. Enemy down.
Hostiles have it online.
Enemy in
Hardpoint locked in. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
enemy.
Friendly swarm activated. Sentry gun. Airstrike is ready. Friendly airstrike in.
Enemy in sight.
Our sentry gun has been destroyed. It's ours. Hardpoint lost. Warning. Friendly nuke launched. We online.
Enemy contact.
Sentry gun deployed. Airstrike is ready. Deploy. Friendly airstrike incoming.
Sniper.
Friendly swarm activated. Objective up. Deployed chopper gunner.
Enemy down!
Capture the objective. Hostiles have the hard point.
Tango down.
Hard point locked down.
I'm hurt. I got shot.
Okay, so as you can see, here is my ZRG loadout to start with. As you can see, it's mobility, because obviously this is a sniper, so you want to be able to quick scope as quick as possible. That's why it's mobility, and then the range, because you want to be able to one shot consistently. So it's basically, yeah. We have the Odility light suppressor for the science ability. We have the MIP short barrel, light barrel short for the minus 10% ADS time, plus 5% movement speed, and plus 5% ADS movement speed. We have the YKM combat stock for the minus 10 ADS time. We have the anti-vehicle mag, just like the large caliber ammo. It is plus 10 plus 100% damage range, plus increase the body part multipliers, and plus 300% vehicle damage. And then we have this typical grip tape for the minus 12, 15% ADS time, minus 15% simplified late, and minus 5% ADS time. And here's the MX9 Loadout. As you can see, it's an all-round build. It's got increased accuracy, range, and mobility. Of course, mobility uses as a close range weapon mainly. You want to be able to scope in and just move as fast as possible. The accuracy, because accuracy and range, because you want to try and be able to increase the likelihood of you being able to win those major range gunfights. So yeah, we have the inbuilt science barrel for the science ability and plus 8 damage at range. We have the agile stock for the minus 20 simplified late and plus 37% ADS movement speed. We have the Russell grip tapes, the minus 20% ADS time. We have the large caliber ammo for the increase the body part multipliers, very necessarily if you want to just keep up with some of the metal weapons. And finally, the aim assist laser for the minus 25% ADS bullet spread.